You ever have that coworker who thinks teamwork means taking your work and slapping their name on it? Yeah, meet Jake. Jake was that guy. Loud, confident, always holding a coffee cup like it was a microphone. If you said something clever in the break room, he'd repeat it louder to the boss. If you made a great slide deck, he'd polish it by changing one font and presenting it as his own. We all have a Jake in our lives. But this Jake, he picked the wrong person to steal from. I work in product development. Big company, lots of meetings, too much coffee. We were launching a new internal app, the kind of thing that could save hundreds of hours and make management look like heroes. I'd been working nights on a new interface prototype, a clean layout, new color palette, streamlined flow. It wasn't my job to redesign it, but I did it because I actually care. That was my mistake. Friday morning, I showed it to Jake, just to get a second opinion before the next team review. He looked impressed. Too impressed. Man, this is good. You really nailed the user flow. And then he smiled. That smile. You know, the kind that says, I'm about to do something awful, but you won't realize it until it's too late. Monday rolls around, big presentation day. Jake walks into the conference room early. Slick suit, new tie, like he's about to sell a startup. Our manager, Karen, yeah, really her name, walks in. Okay, team, who's first? And Jake stands up. I'll start. I've been working on a new interface concept. He connects his laptop and my jaw hits the floor. It's my design, my layout, my color palette, my navigation flow. Word for word, pixel for pixel. He even left one of my test labels, a fake button I'd called "Press Here for Coffee." It was still there. And everyone loved it. Karen said, Jake, this is brilliant. This is exactly what we need. Jake nodded humbly, like he hadn't just stolen a month of my life. I just wanted to make something that would really streamline the process, he said. I wanted to say something, but I didn't, because right then I realized karma was about to clock in for the day. You see, Jake had no idea what he'd just done. That prototype, it was a mock-up. It wasn't ready for production. The UI worked, but half the back-end links were placeholders. Some of the data references pointed to my personal sandbox server. So when Jake uploaded it to the live environment later that week, things started breaking. Buttons didn't respond, pages redirected to joke error messages I'd written for testing, stuff like, Error 404, Jake still sucks. Oops, Karen, I promise this isn't my fault. And the best one, system halted. You are not authorized to steal this design. By Wednesday, the office was chaos. Karen was panicking, the devs were pulling their hair out. The client demo, scheduled for Thursday, had to be delayed. Jake, of course, was sweating bullets. He tried to fix it, but he didn't even understand what half the code meant. He started blaming system issues. Meanwhile, I just kept my head down, quietly working on the real version, the one that actually functioned. On Thursday morning, Karen storms into the room. Jake, what the hell happened to your build? She snaps. He stutters. Maybe a sync error, some data migration thing. And that's when she turns to me. Didn't you show him something similar last week? I shrug. Yeah, but mine was just a draft. I told him it wasn't ready. You could have heard a pin drop. Karen looks between us, her face turning red. Jake, did you use his design? Jake's voice cracked. I improved it. She stares at the screen, at my joke messages flashing like neon signs of poetic justice. System halted. You are not authorized to steal this design. I swear I saw her lips twitch like she wanted to laugh but knew she couldn't. She turns to me and says, Can you fix this mess? I nod. Already done. The working version's on my server. That afternoon, I gave the real presentation. Live demo, smooth transitions, functional backend. Clients were impressed. Karen looked relieved. And Jake, he looked like he wanted the floor to swallow him whole. After the meeting, Karen called me into her office. Good job, she said. You really saved us. Then she paused. Jake won't be returning next week. We decided to move in a different direction. I just nodded, pretending to be surprised. Wow, didn't see that coming. 2 weeks later, I got promoted. Not just for fixing Jake's mess, but for building a system that actually worked. As for Jake, rumor has it he tried freelancing using my screenshots in his portfolio. Didn't take long for that to catch up with him either, because I watermarked the final build. Subtly. In the code metadata under author, it still says, created by, not Jake. Ever. You know what's funny? I didn't have to lift a finger. Didn't have to report him. Didn't need revenge. Karma handled everything, with humor, timing, and a sprinkle of poetic justice. So if you've ever had someone take your credit, steal your work, or treat you like a stepping stone, remember this. You don't have to get angry. You just have to get better. Because eventually, karma presents your work for you. If you love real-life revenge stories where karma does the talking, subscribe to Echoes of Betrayal, where true stories meet poetic justice. We post every week stories of revenge, betrayal, and that satisfying moment when justice hits back harder than anyone expected. Hit subscribe, drop a comment if you've had your own Jake moment, and share this story with a friend who deserves a little karmic satisfaction. Because sometimes the best revenge is watching them present your mistakes as their masterpiece.